This is a boy. The boy is smaller, bigger than the bug.
A high school student working in an early childhood classroom in Missouri. A lesson being taught in the heart of Manhattan about poverty and homelessness. Math and science projects conducted on community environmental issues such as recycling and pollution. What do these programs have in common? They are all examples of one of the fastest growing educational initiatives sweeping the country. Across our nation, schools are moving beyond the notion of community service to a curriculum-based instructional approach called service learning, where two of the goals of education, the accumulation of knowledge and the development of character, come together in a unique way. Consistent with the rise in learning standards, the concept of community service, historically required for graduation in many school districts, has now evolved into an academically related type of community involvement that fosters character development through service to others. We will gain a better understanding of service learning by visiting a variety of school programs committed to its successful implementation. Although the use of service learning is appropriate at all grade levels, our focus will be on its application in secondary schools. The value of service learning will be explored in terms of its integration with curriculum, its relevance to the community, its emphasis on self-reflection, and its promotion of character development. High school students attending Friends Academy in Locust Valley, New York, take a course on poverty and homelessness that involves a significant service learning component. They travel to Manhattan, where they interact with individuals whose lives and circumstances are the essence of what their course content is all about.
We had kids going out and working in soup kitchens. We had kids doing work in nursing homes, daycare centers. But we didn't really have an opportunity to give them kind of an academic course that would go into some of the depths of various issues. We decided to focus on the issues of poverty and homelessness and make that kind of the case study for a community service course. You know, we've been doing this for about 12 years now, and I always find that this part of the program is probably the highlight for the students because it's an opportunity for them to really have personal contact with people that have been homeless and are in difficult circumstances. Tomorrow, you know, when we go out to the soup kitchens, you know, the soup kitchens often they're behind the line or they're kind of, you know, out there kind of filling bread. You know, it's kind of more of a situation where they're doing work and there's not the opportunity for personal contact.
Once you're there and you're cooking for them or you're feeding them or you're listening to their stories or you're entertaining them, you realize like how much more it means to them than you realize. I mean, they obviously don't have this kind of interaction day to day, and for them to come here and have a meal and talk to students about what it's like in their life and how their life, you know, then their faces are, I mean, like when they first came in there, I was scared to talk and sit down, and by the end, like, I mean, it was like they were my friends just sitting there, and it's like nice to see that.